Okay. Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie,
I'm Helen.
and this is our weekly podcast. And we're very excited to be here today. And remember, you can write in to us, drop us a comment of any topics you might like us to discuss, and we'll try to talk about them.
Not try, we will.
Well, what if someone says talk about something that's loser-esque?
Then we'll just talk about it and say we're not talking about it because it's loser-esque.
That's fair. Speaking of someone who is not a loser and who is amazing,
Yes.
First Lady Melania Trump unveiled her elegant and lovely White House Christmas
Oh,
decor,
so
which
beautiful.
is, may I say, night and day from Jill Biden's bizarre Christmas.
Fiasco.
Yeah, I was like, hoopla. I don't
I
know.
don't know, it was just ridiculously bad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if you tried to plan a bad one, you couldn't even plan it that bad.
It's like, was this ironic or what do they call it when they, yeah, are
Mhm.
they doing it and trying to be ironic? But I don't believe she was.
No, no, I think I don't know. Who knows? She's too busy committing elder abuse to her husband to spend that much time caring about the or the decorations.
There you go. There you go. And kind of on that vein, I saw this that President Trump was quoting the Bible during the national Christmas tree lighting.
Yes.
And he said, and this is a quote, his word and his example call us to love one another and to serve one another. And I thought also so night and day from previous administrations.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah, like when the last administration was telling you that anyone who doesn't think and believe exactly what they do is evil. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Small difference
Right, right,
between the two. Yeah, no. It's absolutely amazing that we have Trump back. And thank
right.
you, God, for that. Because
Hmm.
I can only imagine where we would be right now with the hyena in the office.
I mean, I'm sure we'd be at a war or wars.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to go outside to know if it's cold outside.
Is it ever cold here? No, it is sometimes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of going outside
Yeah.
and being fearful of going outside,
Mm-mm.
hey, that was a nice segue.
Yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
Mm.
There was a man who violently assaulted an NYU student, and she was on her way to class,
Sure.
and they posted it on TikTok to identify the man, put it out there, and he was identified. And he's a 45-year-old man named James Rizzo. He's in custody, and surprise, surprise, he has 16 prior arrests.
Why?
You mean, why is he out and about to?
It's absolutely ridiculous that these people are out on the streets.
Right.
Who who needs to get arrested 16 times before you go, oh, maybe he's a bad guy. Oh, maybe he needs help. Maybe
Yeah.
he shouldn't be out on the streets. Like,
Right.
I don't understand them. It's absolutely ridiculous. But again, it's New York, very liberal, very stupid, and they don't want to do anything to truly prosecute the people who should be prosecuted. They're too busy going on political, tangents and going after their political opponents to really care about true criminals.
Right.
Like, it's unbelievable. That poor girl, 16 times arrested. Like, come on. Yeah.
I mean, you would have to feel, I don't even want to say doubly violated, 17 times violated because tried to attack her and 16 other, that's that they know about.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
more. There has to be more. I
Hmm.
guarantee it. But they've just proven over and over again, what's the point in anyone saying anything? Nothing's going to happen to these guys.
Right.
They're just going
It's
to let them
terrible.
go because the DAs in those like the blue states and cities, they're bought. They got in there most likely from campaign money and campaign advertisements from George Soros and his organizations. And he
Hmm.
said that he hates America. He wants to destroy America. What better way to do that than what he's doing, which is buying DAs, getting his DAs in, and they won't charge the criminals. And so crime can just keep going on, being rampant and more until eventually they're just going to keep pushing people until people push back. And that's where you get the real danger of seeing who Americans are and what we're made of.
Right, right,
When you just can only push so far before you're going to get pushed back.
right. And I think a lot of times, we're taught, I think, especially as females, be nice, be kind, and people are getting fed up,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
including this female.
yeah. Well, be aware of your surroundings as well.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure New York, you can't own a weapon, you can't own a gun, so you can't conceal carry over there. But if you if you live in a state where you are able to conceal carry or open carry, depending on the state, then do it. Learn, get trained, always be
Mm-hmm.
prepared. You don't want to use a gun, fine. Learn how to use mace. Learn how to use some other weapon, that you can carry easily on your body or in your purse, and you know, teach them a lesson.
Right.
Don't, none of us want to be victims.
No.
Sometimes you will be targeted because someone who's been arrested 16 times is released. And therefore, there's no reason for them to change their behavior because they don't ever have consequences. So you have to be
Right.
the one to teach the consequences.
And I always say, be aware of your surroundings, look
Hmm.
like you would fight and struggle.
Yeah.
If you see someone behind you that looks suspicious, they're following too close, they're looking around like they're trying to see if anyone's there. Move, go in, talk to someone, go into a store, go in somewhere. Don't be by yourself. Don't let your
Right.
friends go places by themselves. If your friend,
Exactly.
on another one, I tell my nieces this all the time. If you're out with your friends and one of them has been overserved, don't let her leave with somebody. Make
Hmm.
sure she's safe because she might not be making a good decision that she doesn't, if that's not her normal behavior.
Right.
We don't want someone to, drink too much or other things too much and have a problem. Because I said, even though it's not you, which I definitely don't want it to be you, if it's one of your friends, you're going to feel awful, especially if you were out with her and something happens to her.
Yeah. And, friends have to look out for friends, especially
Hmm.
when you're going out at night. And even if they're insistent, oh no, I'm good, I'm good. You know better,
Right.
and you need to protect them.
Hmm.
Help them. They might hate you at the moment, but they won't hate you in the morning.
Yes. Yes. So good commercial for safety.
Yes, buy
Yeah.
guns.
Yep. Buy guns and be aware, So,
Protect yourself.
hmm. Um, and I'm also seeing and hearing a lot about Somalia and in particular Minneapolis.
Mm,
They had, I saw it was on one of the social media platforms that they were going up and interviewing people and ask if which they prefer, Sharia law or American law. And they said Sharia law.
because they're stupid and
Well,
they're Muslim.
I also saw another quote that said there's so much inbreeding. I don't know if this is true. I didn't
Yeah.
look it up, but it kind
Mm.
of makes sense. There's so much inbreeding there that the average IQ is quite low. And what the average IQ is what here we would say is mentally challenged. Again, didn't look it up, but just saw that. And anyone who prefers Sharia law, I think, is mentally challenged.
Well, you know what? If you prefer it, go live somewhere that has it. You
Right,
don't need that in
right.
America. We are
No,
not. We are not going to have that in America. And so go live somewhere that has it. There are countries that have it. Go.
right.
Move. I'll help you pack. I'll buy your one-way ticket. Get the frick out.
Yeah,
No one here in their right mind should want Sharia law. You
no,
want Sharia law? Go move to the Middle East. Or go move to another European country because they're
yeah,
completely falling apart over there and getting taken over by the Muslims. So go. Go to go to England. Go to Germany. Go to Belgium.
yeah,
Go to any of those countries that welcome them all with open arms. And now they're paying the consequences. But don't do it here. You're not going to win.
right, right. So, speaking of other things that I'm hearing more and more about that is utterly disgusting, not
Hmm.
as great of a segue, but since I
Still.
said it with a smile,
Yeah.
but it's just because I'm pleasant and happy. Um, I'm hearing more and more also about people trying to normalize pedophilia and
Oh,
call
yeah.
them MAPS,
Yeah. That's been
standing
happening for a
for,
while.
yeah. But I mean, there seems to be more of a push recently. And And just for anyone who doesn't know, that stands for minor attracted persons.
Yeah, it's been for the last 5, 10 years, it's been going in that direction, which is
Hmm.
why so many people, they're not against gays. They're not
No.
against that. They're against the whole expansion after LGB. Anything
Hmm.
after LGB, it's all craziness. And so it was just a matter of time with the whole trans thing and all this other stupidity. It was just a matter of time before they really started pushing pedophilia as a normal, sexual orientation. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. I've been hearing about it for a while, and it's truly disgusting. Anybody who supports it should just be killed. I'm sorry.
Right.
I have no other way for you to exist in this world when you think it's okay for men or women to sexually abuse children.
Right.
And it's, oh no, that's normal. No, it's not. It's not normal. It's a mental illness, and that person deserves not to live, especially if they've already done it to a child.
Right. Well, and it's so bad
Yeah.
that when you're in prison, the murderers and the rapists are like, oh no, he or she's bad news. And they usually get killed in prison
Yeah.
because they're like, you know what? We draw the line at children, and they often draw the line at animals too,
Well,
which they should.
well, because a lot of them were abused as children. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Makes that cycle, that
Yeah.
vicious
So you
cycle.
know what? I'd say they're doing us a public service by
Hmm.
by killing them. So thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's disgusting. Anybody who even thinks for one instance of a second that it's okay or that we should think about it more, they should just need to be annihilated, taken off the earth. They do not
Right.
deserve to breathe. It's disgusting. And I just don't understand what's next. It's going to be okay then for people to, bestiality is going to be great. Perfect. Yeah.
Probably headed that way if people identify as furries.
Yeah, what's the difference between a human who thinks they're a dog versus a real dog?
Right.
It's just absolutely insane what people are doing right now and thinking. And the people who are encouraging it, being kind about it. See, this is where kindness gets you. This is where kindness gets you by saying, well, I
Hmm.
want to be kind. I don't care about your being kind to you. I don't need to be kind to somebody who is wrong. I can tell them they're wrong. I can do it in a nice way, but they don't understand it because we've gotten to this phase of, well, we don't want to hurt people's feelings. No, we deserve to hurt people's feelings, and people deserve to have their feelings hurt. There's no gray area in this at all.
So I kind of would along the same line, but I would say that I like to treat people kind, but people who do this, they're not people, they're masses.
Yeah, no, they're not people. That's why they don't
So
deserve to be treated
it,
kindly at all.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes,
But they
people
should
who
just
are
be
human,
annihilated. Just take them off the
yeah,
face of the earth.
yep.
Yeah. But again, when people are expecting you then to be kind because you're
Hmm.
kind to this group, so you should be kind to that group, that's when we start having problems. That's why you have to always insist that people live in reality, not in fantasy. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, and I just saw it was in the UK. I had a couple notes, and this was for our next podcast, but in the UK, they have now defined a woman as a woman who is a biological woman or something like ridiculously minor like that. And it's like, really, in 2025, this is what we need to do. But I think that's part of it with we're going to change how we define people, because if we can get people to agree to that, and I know I'm guilty of it, falling into the kindness
Yeah.
um, bucket, if you will, um, then we can get them to say that, bestiality is okay or maps are okay, and they are not, and they are
Yeah.
not. So,
Yeah. A woman is a biological woman, XX chromosome. A
and I
man,
mean,
a man has XY.
and again, I want to say, I don't care if someone is a trans adult. That's their
Do
choice,
whatever
and
you
as long as
want.
they're respectful,
But don't act like you're better than me because you're that or you deserve special treatment. No, I don't care. Leave kids alone.
right? Leave the kids alone. Yeah,
Yeah. Go do whatever you want. Dress up however you want. Wear all the makeup you want. I really don't care
but do
what
it
you
cute.
do because I don't care about you.
Yeah,
Just leave the kids out of it.
right, right.
Yeah,
I
that's my whole thing.
100,
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
100% agree. Mm. Um, and also, I saw this and thought it was of note.
Mm.
That Fox News reported the January 6th pipe bomb suspect as a black man,
Hmm.
and CNN classified the same suspect as a white suspect.
Of course, CNN did.
So, I mean, come
Do
on,
we
I
have a
know we talk
picture?
about do I have a picture? I mean, not right here where I could find it real
No,
quick,
but yeah.
but it's like, come on, people. I know we all know the news changes. I think both sides do things, but let's have the facts and the people
Yeah. Let's have an
deduce from
honest
that what they
conversation
will.
about it.
Yeah. So who cares what the suspect was? Apprehend the suspect,
Yeah. And chances are he was put up to it by some government agency. I guarantee
perhaps.
you. I
Yeah,
mean, if we know that they had how many FBI agents at January 6th, then we know they're capable of doing all these horrible things because they've done it in the past.
right,
Why would it be that difficult for them to convince somebody to do this? Because that's what they do.
right,
Yeah.
right,
It's really sad, and I'm glad they apprehended somebody. I don't know if that's the real person. We don't know
right,
what they're
right.
telling us. Could be, could not be. But okay.
Could be a smoke and mirror show, as is one of their tactics.
I- and how much the government loves to tell the truth about
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't care which government it is, Republican or Democrat, you know, there's always going to be something that we're not aware of
Hmm.
by design. Yeah.
Right, right.
And so, yeah.
And I know we're trying to keep our episode shorter today, and I think my last point, unless you want to add anything, is there's a new program, and I'm not sure if it's pushed through yet, but they're saying that people are paying mortgages basically on vehicles, which is one of the top reasons
Oh,
that people aren't financially free. And there's a new bill that allows you to deduct the interest from your car loan from your income tax. So, for example, any interest you pay, let's say it's 10K and you make 100K, you pay tax on 90K.
so yeah, I get it. It's like how you can deduct the interest from your mortgage.
Exactly.
I get it, but it's not going to work exactly like that. But yeah,
That's way dumbed down, but just
yeah,
to,
because it's not going to take your taxable rate from 100 to 90, but it's going to do something to help with your tax burden. But yeah, I mean, but also, why do people need to have such crazy car loans? Why is your car loan the same as a mortgage for some
or more
instances?
sometimes,
What's that? Or
or
more?
more.
Yeah, it's like just buy, get it. You don't have to have the most expensive, fanciest car, to show off to your friends. Who cares? It's a car. Get a nice
Right.
car, sure. But people that are spending like five, six, $700 a month on their car payment, it's absolutely insane. Like that's
Oh, I think it's way
ridiculous.
higher than that.
Oh, I know more. So people are doing more. I know people are paying like, were you telling me or was somebody else just telling me like somebody had like a $2,000 a month car payment?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, and I know there's more. There are higher ones. I'm like, why? You want
I mean, I,
are you trying to show off? Like you're trying to make yourself look like something that you're not? I don't know. It's like, is your self-confidence so low that you need to put yourself in that kind of situation? If you can afford it, do it. I don't care. This is for the
mhm.
people who can't afford it, but still do it because they think they're impressing anybody, which they're not. I'm impressed with the people who don't have debt. I'm impressed with the people who live below their means because then they have the bigger bank account. I'm impressed with people who don't care about impressing people.
Yeah. Because those are
And
the people that are a lot more genuine.
yeah, and they're happier. Who
Hmm.
cares? I don't care what people think about the car I'm driving. I go to work in it. I go to Publix in it. I go to Nordstrom's in it. I go International Mall with it. I go wherever. I take Subway to karate. We're doing it's a car.
A to B,
Yeah.
point A, point B
Yeah. And it's
to
like
point C.
and then when your loan is done, keep it.
Right.
Don't
Right.
go off and get another one and say, "Oh, now my car is 4 years old. I need to get a new car." You don't, you know.
I mean, there are some people that, and maybe it's just because I'm, just like a car is just a mode of transportation, but there's some people who just love, 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 love cars.
They do. Like Subway loves cars. But there's also
Mm-hmm.
the other side of it where it's an entrepreneur business. They lease their cars because they can use it
Mm-hmm.
as a write-off on their
Mm-hmm.
business taxes. That's different. Okay, that's a
Mm-hmm.
business decision that you're making. And, so you do that. You get a lease, and so you
Right.
can write it off. But most people, it's don't. It's not worth it. The people that
It's
you're
not to
trying to
me.
impress don't even know about you. They don't care about you. And if they did, they'd be a little bit embarrassed that you're trying to impress them with a car.
Yeah, like is that you think so little of us, you think that's why we like you or don't like you
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. So I'm like, whatever. That's not my world. Do I like
Yeah,
the nice cars? Yeah, absolutely. I like them, but I don't care if I have one.
right, right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see them and I think, wow, that Maserati looks just like this car, which to my friends who love cars, they're like, oh, oh, oh. I'm like, okay.
I actually did see the back of the SUV Maserati
Uh-huh.
at my gym. And I was like, and I didn't realize it was Maserati. I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's interesting. I'm like, is that like the new Genesis SUV? Because it had similar light. I don't know anything about cars, but it didn't scream to me like, oh, there's a Maserati until I saw the sign, like I saw the
Right.
verbiage. And I started laughing to myself. I'm like, okay, well, whoever bought that car really must love it because it's ugly in the back. It doesn't look like anything. I'm sure in the front it's beautiful. Yeah, but
Yeah. I don't know. If it didn't say it on it, I wouldn't know. Like I remember one time I was telling one girlfriend that another girlfriend had a new SUV, and I'm going to mess up the story, but
that's okay.
she said, "What kind is it?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just pulling up to her house. I'll read the back of it." I said, "Oh, it's a Range Rover." And she goes, "Oh, those are really nice." And I said, "Oh," I said, "I just knew that it was black and it looked nice and shiny."
Yeah, right. They are nice, but they're
It,
not the best car.
but
They're not the most reliable car. Yeah, it's funny.
yeah,
Yeah, Subri's always asking me, Mom, what's your favorite car? I'm like, I don't have one, Subri. He's like, if you could have any car, what would you have? I'm like, I'd have a classic Mustang, one from
mm.
the 60s, 70s. And that's what I would have. I think that's really cool.
And maybe part of it too, because do you know what my favorite car is?
What's that?
It's not safe, that's why I don't have it. But I think Volkswagen Bugs are adorable. But I know that they're really unsafe
Like
if you
the
get in an
original
accident.
ones?
Well, well, you know what? They don't even have them anymore. But yeah, those are the cars I think are cute.
Yeah, not the new version where
I think
that
the newer ones are cute too, but I liked the ones, when because my parents had one when I was a kid. Maybe
yeah,
it's
it's like
nostalgic.
what was it? The Herbie, the Love Bug.
Yep, and I saw those movies at the
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah, we saw those movies growing up too. Yeah, the reruns
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, those are fun cars. Yeah. Um, I wouldn't want one of those.
Well, that's why I never got one because they say if you get in an accident in one, you're just
Oh, really?
crashed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine would be if I'm gonna get something, I'd find a classic Mustang.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
I would probably get a Tesla because it drives itself, but then
Subway's like, we need a Tesla. I'm like, we don't need a Tesla.
yeah, yeah.
And we need food, we need air, we don't need a Tesla.
We need a home and a reliable vehicle. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So is there any other topics of note that we should discuss before we end
Oh,
our podcast for the day that you can think of? Totally on the spot.
yes, and no, well, you missed it because we were supposed to go together, but we didn't, was the opera. And
Yes.
yeah, and I
How
didn't
was
even get to
that?
talk to you about it.
Was it beautiful?
It was. It wasn't my favorite.
Because of the topic or because of the performance?
The performance was good.
Okay.
It was, first of all, I don't really like operas in English. I didn't
Okay.
realize it was going to be that. I do like the Italian operas. So when they sing in Italian, I like, or just not singing in English because I can sing opera in English. Oh, whatever, Stephanie,
Wow,
great, you know, you know,
that was amazing.
it was. But that's pretty much what it is when you sing
Yeah.
opera in English. You don't have to really go out of your way for it. Yeah. And
Well, how about the box seats?
If Sabri wasn't taking a nap, I would do it full blown for you. So maybe a next podcast. Um,
Nice.
the box seats are exactly what I told you. The box seats are not made for comfort. The box seats are made to be for the people to be seen sitting in box seats.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad we got the ones that we did because we're all the way at the end of the row of the box seat. So we have a better view than the people who are closer
Mhm.
to the stage in the box seat. So yeah.
Okay.
So we have seats 1 and 2, and I'm claiming seat 1. You can
Seems fine. Or maybe we could swap it out since there's an even number.
we'll see.
We'll discuss it. Well,
We'll
we
figure we'll
we can
figure
arm wrestle for it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, and then I'll win because I'm freakishly strong.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're a lot stronger than I am, that's for sure.
That's why I chose to arm wrestle for it.
If it was battle of wits, hands
We'd be,
down.
I think we'd be evenly matched on that one too, just in different
That's where you
topics,
fail.
perhaps.
No.
No, no.
See,
I'm
that was
gonna agree to disagree,
oh, I
but
never
you are a
agree to
smarty.
disagree.
Yeah. What's that?
I said I never agree to disagree. I agree that I'm right. No,
There's
but
the
anyways,
pepper.
no, but the seats were good. Yeah, but the next one will be good.
Is
So
that in January offhand? Do you know when it? Okay, cool. I know I
yeah,
have it on my calendar.
it was kind of weird how they did it this time. One in November and then not until January, and then we've got a few. But no, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
it'll
probably
be
kind of smart because this month is getting already crazy. Like there's work stuff, there's social stuff, there's
oh
family
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah. No,
everything.
December is a crazy month.
A
So
lot of pretty things.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you have a
hmm
party to go to, so we better finish up.
Yes. So I will sign us off then, and I will say, don't be a loser.
The love of God.
Bye. I'm Stephanie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was gonna say it for both of us, and I'm like, I guess I'll let her speak for herself, and then it
All
kind of
right.
made me giggle.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I'm Helen. So,
And I would win the arm wrestle, and we would tie on the debate. You
it's
would win
okay.
on winking because I just learned for sure I cannot wink. So yeah, as I see you doing, I'm like, you totally win there.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I will say, see you next week.
Beautiful. If people like that, maybe she'll do that every week.
That's how you do opera in English. It is just not the same.
No, no.
All right. Bye.
Bye.